has to be one of the most requested things in my comments, is a video all about brushes. We're gonna talk about it. I teach makeup for a living. The number one area people are lacking is the brush department. Before I can even show you a single brush, we have to talk about the fact that you need to be cleaning your brushes. Obviously, you don't have to clean them every single day, but like weekly would be nice. Maybe bi-weekly. Breaking this up into two parts, this is gonna be all about face brushes today. Starting off, we have foundation brushes. My number one all-time favorite is the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. By the way, all of these are linked in my shop and I have this one linked in my Sephora storefront. Another great one is the BK Beauty 101. You want these bristles to be more densely packed. What you're not gonna use for your foundation is a big fluffy brush like this or like this. These are more intended for powder products. If I could recommend you any brush out of this entire video, it's this F4 brush. Honestly, great for any cream or liquid product. This side works great for cream blush. Moving right into the cream products, I actually like to use my BK Beauty 101 for my cream contour. The painted J15 brush, another incredible one. Jessup Beauty, these are Amazon brushes. My biggest tip is just to have a different brush for each product. Do not be using one face brush for each step. To blend out your nose contour, you need a smaller brush. This is way too big. It's going to turn my entire nose brown. I literally just use any smaller brush. These are the Jessup Beauty brushes. This is the dual-ended It Cosmetics number 7 brush. This brush would even be great to do the cream bronzer around your face with this side and your nose with this side, but not like this small. Now for cream blush, one that I absolutely love is the BK Beauty 109. From that same Jessup set, y'all, this is such a good brush set. I love this brush. For my blush brush, I do like it to be a little bit smaller, that I have more precision on this smaller area of my face. I do find myself leaning towards more angled brushes, like the way it hugs my cheekbone. This is a good little concealer brush. This is the F03. It's also from Jessup Beauty. BK Beauty has probably the best concealer brush, the A506. When it comes to setting the under eyes, you will only ever see me using a powder puff. However, when it comes to setting the rest of the face, I do love a brush. Something more fluffy, fun little brush that I also love for packing powder on the face is the Morphe M163. Tap it over the remaining areas. Now for the powder products, your brushes need to change here. You should not be using the densely packed cream brushes for anything powders, and you should absolutely never be mixing both a cream product and a powder product into the same brush. Ever. I like a nice little fluffy brush like this for my powder bronzer. You could even go smaller. Doesn't matter as long as it is fluffy bristles. Honestly, same rules apply when it comes to blush. You can see that there's a very common theme here. So let's summarize. Cream brushes get the densely packed, shorter bristles. Powder brushes get the fluffier, movable, big bristles. And you are switching brushes for each product. I like a small, long bristled brush to apply my powder highlight. There's two final face brushes I want to tell you about that you didn't see me use today. This is the Morphe M107 brush. I do this technique where I paint foundation onto the face when I do my clients' makeup. This is actually the e.l.f. Putty Blush Brush. It's stippled, applies for skin prep products beautifully. All of my favorites are going to be linked under one singular post on my shop. Come back for part 2 where we talk about the eyes.